What is going on, guys? VG Divine here, bringing you another Black Ops commentary. This is a little WMD Domination. I got the G11 with the Bears logo.
Capture the objective.
I'm going to start this commentary off by saying,
Securing Charlie.
I am not a Bears fan. I made the emblem that is on my gun for Mr. $2. Gameplay's 24/7, COD Ops 24/7, yeah. And the video actually didn't go on his channel, so kind of sad face that the video didn't go on his channel, but that is why it's on my gun. I'm not a Bears fan. I'm from Texas. I'm a Cowboys fan. Anyways, first thing that I actually wanted to note about this game was that the G11 is completely unfair, and if you don't like it, then I feel sorry for you, because the gun is amazing. Next thing is, what was the next thing? Oh, I wanted to address something about Domination, and kind of the way that you see me play this. The opening of this game, if you went backwards and watched the very beginning of the game, where my whole team goes and sits on A, and I'm the only person that charges to B. That is one thing that I've kind of coined in my gameplays, that anytime I play Domination, I never go for my home flag. You'll always notice that. It's not a big deal, but that's just one of those things, because in my opinion, Domination is the most one-sided game type of all time. If you're playing if you're with a good team, like if I'm rolling with the full party, which is the only way I play pretty much, 5 or 6 man parties, then once the first person team to cap 2 points on the map, if it's A and B, 9 times out of 10 for us, that's the way it's gonna stay the entire game. I don't want to come off cocky. Like I said in my last video, I'll never say that I'm good at this game. But that's, I mean, it's the truth that we don't. Once we get into the mode where we get 2 flags, it's kind of just head on. Keep rolling to the end, and shit like this happens. Next, another point I wanted to make in this video was that Blackbirds are, if you and your friends are playing, like if you get, like, say you get a 5-man team and you go play some Domination, all 5 of you should run Blackbird, because honestly, once one person gets that Blackbird, another person's gonna get theirs. See, look, there's another one right there, just called in. Like, mine ran out, we call it another one. Because it's so easy to just get a second one, get a third one, and everybody, just a big revolving door. And it just leads to kill after kill after kill. And you're gonna just see, like, I'm gonna have a chopper gunner up, then Vale's gonna have a chopper gunner up. Then I think somebody else, I think Taylor, Reptar, I think he gets one up after that. Like, it's just constant revolving door. And something I kind of wanted to point out, like, you'll hear me say names: Vale, Taylor, Reptar, same person, Devious, Perky, Devious and Perky are the same person, Japo. You'll hear me say these names, and you're gonna get to know these people on my channel if you keep watching, because all of them will have gameplays on my channel, and most of them I'll probably have a dual comm with if they want to. And I'm willing to do a dual comm with anybody that, like, puts up. I don't care if my channel doesn't grow at all, or if my channel has 100,000 people. Like, I want to do dual comms all the time, and I know that you hear people like that have 100,000 or 80,000 or 50,000 subscribers saying, like, it's impossible to do a dual comm with everybody. And of course it's impossible, but I'm a firm believer in a community, and I've always wanted to grow a community, which is the reason I started my own, because I think being able to grow something from the ground up, which the YouTube community isn't something that needs to be built from the ground up, because it's obviously firmly established, but I want to build up, you know, my own little group within it, my own subscriber base. And like I said, I don't care if that's 100 people that like to watch my videos, or if that's 100,000. Like, it's not a big deal to me. It's just something that I like to do, and I want to put content on YouTube, and I want to help other people out. I want to I want to be able to analyze a gameplay and say like, wow, that's something I could do in my gameplay, and point it out to people that like, this is something that this person did really, really good in this gameplay. Because I'm not saying that I'm good at the game, like I've always said, and I never will say that I'm good at this game. But I've played a lot of first-person shooters. I've been in the first-person shooter scene since Halo 2.
Friendly napalm strike.
I was pretty much semi-pro at Halo 2. I mean, that's kind of stretching it. Semi-pro is kind of stretching it. But I mean, I played with people back in the Halo 2 days. Walshy, all of them. Like, I played with those people. I knew them. I don't want to say I knew them. I played with them. I scrimmed against Final Boss when they were on top. They're on top again, but back then, like, it was the golden days of multiplayer gaming, in my opinion, was Halo 2. Anyways, that's off on a tangent. But I just think that ever since then, you know, I was in clans back then, and I've been in and out of clans ever since then, and it's something that I finally want to establish. And what the hell was that kid doing? He walked right next to me.
Spy plane up. They're blind.
Anyways, it's something that I want to establish, Vision Gaming as, you know, something that's out there, and I want to give people a fair opportunity. And I think with Gamer Fusion helping me out, buying me this PVR, and you know, all of that type of stuff, then I want to, you know, I want to help as much as possible. And
Cobra on the way.
you know, I think I've been given a good opportunity when I was contacted by somebody basically saying, hey dude, I'll give you a PVR if you're willing to post, you know, content and spread our name. Then it just it blew my mind that there's people out there that nice that would do that. And so I want to create a channel that is, you know, I want to not completely devoted to the fans, because I want to put my content out as well as yours. And I don't want to talk about this in every video, but it's like my third video on my channel, and I really, really, really want to get that point across that
enemy spy plane incoming.
Everybody, that if you're on the Xbox 360 and you have a gameplay that you find good, if you think you have a good gameplay, if you think you did something really amazing in a gameplay, something like that, you know, if you think that you found a spot that you can camp and spawn trap and never flip the spawn, then I want to know those spots, because those are the spots that make everybody a better player. When you know that spot where you can sit there and you can just watch one area and you can lock it down as long as your teammates are even half decent, then those are the spots that we need to know. The spots that everybody needs to know, because you need to be sitting there holding that spawn down, holding that spawn trap. I mean, you see me in several, if you watch this video, you will see that I'm in several different spots consistently. Like, I'll go from one spot to the next, just continuously holding down 3 or 4 different areas, because I know they're gonna spawn there. They have to spawn there. So that is, and there's another Blackbird.
Napalm strike coming in.
There's been a helicopter up for the whole game. But this video is almost over. There's the victory screen. I think I went like 39-2 or something like that. Pretty good game. Thank you guys for watching, and I want your content. Send me a message. Send me a message on Xbox Live. VG space Divine on Xbox Live. Check it. Thanks for watching, guys.